AEW site to be like, right, I'll get the official AEW site to get the official order right. First of all, the site's pretty stinking. Looks quite like an old news site. Like it's got results popping up and shit. Not great. And then I went on to the match, the event thing, and then the thing where you could buy the tickets. And they don't have all the matches, mate. They've not added the Battle Royale. They've not added the match. I'm sorry to keep finding criticism, but that's a thumbs down.
No, websites are important, man. WWE's website's pretty efficient.
Classy.
Well, thankfully, Wikipedia is a thing, and I always think Wikipedia is the go-to for cards.
Especially with AEW, because it's probably Tony Khan updating the Wikipedia of his own company. Hello, I'm Dugbag, and I'm joined here today with the 10 out of 10 Darren for a very special episode of TMP, where we do our first total non-stop prediction.
Oh, light the fuse, light the predictions all out.
Nice one. So everyone likes a good prediction betting, like what's on the line, because stakes, you got to have stakes to this prediction. So I was thinking, to start off slow, we could do something which is the fans will vote, or we will decide a terrible, terrible wrestling pay-per-view in homage of Vengeance 2005. And the person with the least amount of right predictions will have to do a 5-minute review of this terrible pay-per-view.
That sounds good. I will fire up. We can narrow it down, and I can fire it up on Instagram. We can let people vote.
Putting our booking skills on the line to see who can guess the mind of Tony Khan as we go into this Saturday's ALLLL.
It's a toughie, man. It's a toughie.
So we start with buy-in, the thing that gets you to invest your money, and the match they've chosen to get you to buy in to ALLLL is Britt Baker with Rebel vs Big Swole in a tooth and nail match.
I was pretty certain about my pick, but I just realised that she's with Rebel, which has really thrown me a little bit.
I think that Tony Khan said that on his wee Q&A before ALLLL that this was going to not be a more wrestling match, so probably a more kind of fun, entertaining gimmick match. Because he knows they can have a good match, but it's Britt Baker's first match back. So I'm saying Britt Baker is going to take the direct win to build up to Swole beating her ass in a real match.
Oh, interesting. I would say I was also going to pick Britt Baker, purely because it's a return. I know she's a heel, but she's great. It would be nice to get a win to hopefully get her back in the rankings. That would be lovely. But I'm excited to actually see what this match. Apparently, it's going to be in a dentistry. I'm excited because most things with Britt Baker, like short promos in the dentists, has been pretty good. Yeah. I'm hoping the match isn't too ridiculous, but who knows?
It'll get time because it's in the buy-in, so at least that can the women's division could be addressed. So next, we've got the Broken Rules match, the last man standing match, and with the stipulation that if Matt Hardy loses, he must leave AEW. So it's not loser leaves, it's only if Matt Hardy loses, and it's Matt Hardy v Sammy Guevara. Hit me with your storyline.
Okay, so similar to the NXT TakeOver ladder match where we saw Velveteen Dream just get demolished, I feel Guevara will have similar treatment here. I think this is the opportunity for Hardy to get the redemption story, but also for people who want to see Sammy get hit a lot. I feel this will be the kind of receipt night. Hardy needs a win because he needs to do something. They need to, push somebody. Guevara can eat a loss. He's Guevara. Seems weird to say that, actually.
Every single time they added something, I would change my choice. So Matt Hardy v Sammy Guevara, all right, Guevara's going to win. Oh, no, it's a broken rules match. Oh, well, Hardy's going to win. Oh, but now if Hardy loses. Leaving AEW. And that's the thing. If it had been a loser leaves, I would have been like, no way is Guevara leaving. But at the same time, it's only Matt Hardy, so it seems like it's there for a reason. With all this, I'm confused. I'm going with Matt Hardy to win.
I mean, if Guevara wins, though, AEW, please keep Matt Hardy off TV as if he's not part of the company until crowds can fully return. That would be shit hot. A second debut would be shit hot.
Next up, we have a tag team match. We saw them win a match to face each other all out. It is the team of Jurassic Express and Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus facing the pissed off, the betrayed brothers, the Young Bucks. I can't see any way but a BTE knee trigger to the face of maybe Luchasaurus.
Oh, see, I was going to say Jungle Boy because I think that would cement the heel turn as if like they batter the fuck out of Jungle Boy.
Oh,
specifically,
right. Yeah.
like specifically go for this little baby face.
I go for the easier one to take down. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I can't see Jurassic Express sadly getting the win. But yet, man, after this, can we please put them in a feud or something that they can come out on top on? Because I feel like since AEW has started, they've always been... They're great, but they've got a win and loss record similar to the Hybrid 2. So can we fix it a little bit? Yeah. So, like you said, I will say Bucks as well.
They're going to be Hybrid 3rd if they continue. Next, a match talking about Matt Hardy earlier. I wish we could delete from the card. Dark Order, composed of the TNT champion, Mr. Brody Lee, his right-hand man, Colt Cabana, and then, of course, Uno and Stu Grayson, Super Smash Bros. I'll say it. Come out to me, goddammit. VS, the team of Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and the Natural Nightmares, Dustin Rhodes, and QT Marshall, accompanied to the ring, probably by Ali.
Right. This was one that to me was actually very difficult to predict because, in one hand, Dark Order losing would be very weird because the massive push they're getting, but at the same time, Brody Lee isn't...
one more company.
This would put them over. I think if they destroyed this babyface team, this would really put them up to be like, okay, this is the most destructive stable in AEW. However, Brody Lee's not going to be a defending champion. So... I don't know. I could see the babyfaces winning, but I don't see Brody Lee eating the pin. I think Matt Cardona, I'm going to be specific. I think Matt Cardona is going to get the win, specifically, over a member of the Dark Order, maybe Evil Uno. And then that could potentially build to Lee versus Cardona for the TNT Championship.
I have a very similar thought, I think, because that's what I said it one week. I was like, because he's not defending champion, they're going to have to somehow get away that belt championship matches happen. I'm going to go with I don't know. I want to say I'm going to go with Cardona as well. Cardona picking up.
Nice.
Lou told me that his prediction is that QT Marshall is going to win, and I'll stand.
Fantastic.
But yes, the next match composed of a lot of men. Right, try and run down who's in this match, Darren, without looking.
Okay. Darby Allin.
Correct.
I nearly said John Moxley there. Lance Archer.
Send them out.
Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, Pentagon Jr., Ray Phoenix, Eddie Kingston, Butcher and the Blade.
Correct.
I'm going to just go ahead and maybe say Gun Club. I think they might get it. Janela, maybe?
Janela's not confirmed yet. You're missing just the Inner Circle members.
Oh, shit, are they in it? Oh, Santana Ortiz, are they in it?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And
sweet. Oh, yeah, everyone that was in the big schmoz. I think that's pretty much all I can remember.
Trent and Chucky.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah.
And so that still is only 17, so there's four people not confirmed. Is there anyone that you think is not on the roster or that we've not seen in a while?
What, that's not on the AEW roster? I mean, I can dream book it. There is one wrestler in particular I would love to be a surprise entrant and take this victory. I would love to see Nick Aldis come out, mate. Just because this NWA thing, I think it'd be very cool for Nick Aldis to debut. And even if it's a one-off, I don't care if it's just to get that title match. But that would be my dream, yeah. I'm
going to say it. He's been very quiet. Chris Hero.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yes.
It's between Hero or Rusev, because Rusev, I think, would be someone I would snap up at some point.
Yeah.
It depends if they still want to sign people, because they've got enough people. But Hero or Rusev are the free agents that I would be snapping up.
That's a shout, mate. Heroes, I totally forgot. Chris Hero's very quiet. That is an absolute shout. I would very much enjoy seeing that.
And so then also, who you got to win?
So I'll run through my thought process. So obviously, it's not going to be Darby Allin, right? Because Darby's had enough shots, right? So, however, Archer, Cage, Kingston, these are guys that are going through my head. But I still think this show, I've got this show in my mind that's going to be the swerviest show of the year.
Has landed in this place.
Isaiah Swerve Scott has booked this show in terms of my predictions, man. I genuinely don't see it being Kingston yet. I don't want it to be Kingston yet because he'll just lose. I honestly think it's a shout for... I was going to go Pentagon. However, I'm going to go Ray Phoenix because I just think he deserves. It's a good TV match for the belt, and if Moxley retains or whoever gets shafted at Double or Nothing with the poker chip because he get injured, so I was just like, this would be a good moment for him to win. Also, could strengthen the little stable between Kingston, Pentagon, whatever that fucking is. Also, I just realised I'd love to see Pac come into the Battle Royale, but that won't happen. I'm going with Rey Fenix as my prediction.
I would be very happy if I saw that. However, my mind tells me that this whole Kingston, the wink, the building of the stable will lead to him being the one out of the team to have smarmied his way out of getting any offense and survived till the end, but then to be eliminated by the Murder Hawk Lance Archer. I don't see it any other way.
Oh, aye, that's a shout. Plus, if it led to a Moxley match, similar to the Texas Death Match in New Japan, I'd be well up for that. But aye, Archer would be a good one if they do put the title on him. A good one to run with him and Jake. That's a good parent. Yeah. You can just add this in. I mean, just keep this bit as is. I actually forgot. Lou did tell me his one prediction as well for the Battle Royale.
Yep.
He says, I've actually got the notes, 2 seconds. Cody limps out.
Yes.
Both legs stretchered, like in big massive casts. Full neck, full body, getting wheeled out by Arn, who's also got a neck brace on. Then Brandy comes out, also with a neck brace on. And they all come out. She's still got her wee figures.
Putting them onto them.
Yeah.
And then her hands.
Cody will just break from the casts that have suffocated his body, and he is ready to enter. White powdered, everything, he's ready to pick. So thanks for that.
So next up, our first championship match with the defending Hikaru Shida defending against the NWA's Women's Champion, Thunder Rosa.
Nice. And as our theme tune goes, Thunder Rosa, Thunder Rosa. That's kind of what it sounds like.
Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap.
Holy crap. Well, this is one that I am very, very excited for, because I actually am like, oh my God, this could, one, it will get given time, and two, it's two very fucking great wrestlers in the ring.
Great, it's great, even though the women's match is on the buy-in, that this is the women's match represented on the card. It's going to be a banger.
Absolutely, man. And hopefully, I think this could be a match that sets the standards going forward for the women's division. This is a tough one. I mean, it's not really tough, but like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, Thunder Rosa, it's just like, in the build that I've seen Thunder Rosa, I think she's been given more time than Shida has, like on the mic or even promos or whatever, but just like, man, I'm kind of like, oh, she'd be a very good face of the AEW women's division, really would. It's just the fact that it's, I don't know, her holding both belts. I don't know if they would do that with the NWA. It'd be fucking cool. But there is a point where it's like,
the double belts in COVID era.
It's COVID era is the double belt era. I see Shida winning. I guess it's only because it's the first time we've seen this kind of brand versus brand almost. I don't see AEW letting NWA get the win, sadly. But I mean, I'll be happy for Shida to retain. Hopefully they can snap up Thunder Rosa. I don't know the situation, but I'm very excited.
My mind, because of Baker winning the pre-show match, I think you want a Shida at some point down the line, Shida Britt Baker for the belt, and you want Shida to be established champion. And Thunder Rosa's there, I think, to keep the momentum of Shida. But also, Tony Khan was weirdly mysterious about NWA and like the lending of whether or not Thunder Rosa's can sign a contract. So, talking about good booking, we've got a match that has got a lot on the line, more than just belts. It feels like as Kenny Omega and Hangman Page, a tag team that are on their way to being tag team of the year, but this could be the end of their glorious run, because they're facing the team of Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood with Tully Blanchard for the Horsemen.
For the Horsemen. I'd like to call this one the people's main event of the pay-per-view. Yes.
My heart's main event.
What is it I would say about this match just on paper? Inject it into my veins and into my blood directly. Let me just get 2 bottles of vodka and watch this match. This match, man. I mean, we all know the build. We're all excited.
Yeah.
I can't fucking wait. I think this will be the night. We've got to see a heel turn. We've got to see Kenny Omega turn heel. Come on, let me see him sit in the milk and go, fuck it, tank a beer. I won't do that. That'd be terrible.
It just becomes he's the alcoholic.
My pick is FTR because Hangman Omega have had a fucking great run. They've had it for a long time. For a makeshift tag team, they've really set a standard.
Oh, yes.
But it is time to hand it to the tag team, in my opinion. The thing that, for me, has been the resurgence of the tag division in the lockdown era was the signing of FTR. I just feel so many more unique matchups. Cash Wheeler, stay off the mic. But other than that, I'm excited to see what happens. But yes, I believe there will be new tag.
I see the same. I can't see. I don't know about who's turning on what. I don't know what story we're going to get. But I know that I think FTR are going to win the belts because it's the tag team division is in such a good place, but it's just a little shift to make it more interesting with FTR winning the belts. After this, to follow emotionally, if there is this big storyline moment, will be interesting to see how they follow it, especially with the following match, which both of us have been vocal about the fact that it's maybe not something we've wanted to see, and maybe something we don't want to see in the semi-main event position. But in the semi-main event, we have a Mimosa Mayhem match. Chris Jericho v. Orange Cassidy. And if Lou was here, he'd be saying, the rubber band match, man. Chris Jericho, Orange Cassidy. Who's getting drowned? This is one of the hardest ones I find to
Yeah, man. Because it's a rubber match.
Either way, it doesn't feel like the win-loss thing really counts. Jericho has now lost once, but him losing in a Mimosa Mayhem match isn't the worst. I think Jericho needs to go away after this, needs to have some time off. I see Jericho getting drummed, whether or not that means that he then snaps or something happens, but I think Jericho is getting mimosa'd. So Orange Cassidy wins.
I like the idea. I like the idea that if Jericho loses this one, this could be the dissolve of Inner Circle, which I would really like.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know. Does Cassidy need the win? It's so hard. See, because I can see Jericho going into the vat of, I need to say vat of acid. Acid proof, baby! Yeah, it's a hard one. I think, because I think either way, Jericho's going to end up in the vat. Like, either way, like win or loss, he's going to get fucking put in it. Because it's just, that's a t-shirt. Absolutely. It could be a good dissension for Jericho's character. But it's then.
The year of Inner Circle. That's been the year of Inner Circle is the next episode of Dynamite.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm going to say Jericho's going to win.
Jericho wins.
Just for the sake of the predictions, and also I'm just going to like, do you know what? I'm like, Jericho, put him over once. I don't think he's going to put him over twice. I think he's already elevated Cassidy to what he can be. Doesn't need to do it again.
Yep.
There we go.
And now for your main event.
Woo!
Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, defending against Maxwell Jacob Friedman, coming to the ring by Wardlow. And if Jon Moxley uses the paradigm shift, he's just banned from doing it. So
he's just banned. Yeah, so like
the ref will be down and he'll be like, nah.
I see that. I might just go ballsy with the booking. However, so when you said ref bump, I could see Moxley retaining this, and it could be, again, I'm talking about the descent of everything here. I don't know if they'll do it actually.
Descending into chaos.
Descending into chaos. Not the New Japan stable, not quite. But
you run descending into chaos.
No. This could be a moment where Wardlow fucks up and costs it, which could set up that breakup. However, I'm just going to go, fuck it. I'm going to just literally balls to the wall. Booking sense out the window. I don't give a fuck. I'm going MJF because I don't give a shit. What? I just need, in this one night, if they have, say, like, I don't fucking know, Omega turning Hangman, FTRB champs, fucking MJF win. I know what you're saying. All these belt changes, yada, yada. Fuck that. I want to see MJF as champion. Yes, he's young. Yes, we've seen him hold the belt. But Tony Khan is fully aware that the smarts like us will be aware that, he's not going to win the title. So, I think MJF to win the AEW champion and be the first ever non-WWE homegrown champ.
Jon Moxley is retaining the AEW World Championship on Saturday. I don't see it any other way. I think Moxley's on PW. He's the PWI's.
Oh fuck yeah! Damn it.
Number one wrestler. He is the face of AEW. They've set that with whoever Archer, or you said Phoenix winning the Battle Royale. I don't see a Phoenix MJF.
I can know that. It just
rivalry.
doesn't matter. Booking's out the window.
So it's descending into chaos. So I see Moxley retaining to have, so you can have a big heel win the Battle Royale, whether that's Kingston, Archer, Cage, all these big boys flying around. So yeah, John Moxley's winning. Doesn't necessarily make me happy. Still wish Jericho was champion. But I would have loved MJF to win, but I don't see it happening in a million years.
Heart over mind in that one.
You want that Ray Phoenix MJF main event push?
That makes no sense whatsoever. However, when does wrestling ever need to make sense, guys? That's the point. Yeah, in a world where Evil was double champ, anything is possible in wrestling.
Exactly. Sonada could win the Battle Royale.
Oh God, that'd be great.
Paradigm shift, BS Paradise Lock.
I like it.
Our wrestling egos are on the line with these predictions, as we've now revealed who we think is going to win and lose at All Out. Put your wrestling egos on the line, go in the crazy booking world and try and array Phoenix singles push on the go, because clearly it's what we need. It's what we want to hear. So I hope you're excited for All Out. Thank you for joining me, Darren, for these predictions.
Thank you, man.
Not like the Fuse. Bring the mimosas. Turn on Hangman. All Out.
All out. Yeah, get the mimosas, get the Doritos in, get the cans, whatever you need, because we are going all out, baby.